Yo, what's going on, y'all? This is Marcus Rosa, aka Mazuma TV, back at y'all with some more boxing talk, man. I hope everybody's having a blessed, beautiful, positive, productive night. I hope you had a great day overall, man. I'm back at y'all with some more boxing talk. We're gonna be speaking about Teofimo Lopez promising a whoop on Shakur Stevenson in the lead up to the fight that's going on Saturday night. Xander Zayas exposing Sebastian Fundora for previous negotiations, and we're gonna talk about Bakhram Murtazaliev calling out Boots under the assumption that he beats Josh Kelly this weekend, man. But before we get into all of that, if y'all could please hit the like button on the way in, that'd be very much appreciated. We on the road to 4K. We well into the 3,300 mark. About to hit that 3,400 mark in due time. Shout out to the nation and the mob for making this possible. What's going on? Y'all already see a bunch of comments in the building. I've seen a few people waiting. My apologies for the delay. You know what I mean? Had a little bit of procrastination going on. My apologies for that. I woke up from a nap not too long ago, too. So, you know what I mean? But I took that nap because I knew if I didn't, the live really wasn't going to be what it's going to be now. You feel me? So, shout out to Marissa Alvarez in the building. She said, hey, Mark, Fundora ain't trying to fight nobody. Hey, man, I feel like since Sebastian Fundora has become world champion, him and his team, you know what I mean? I guess you could associate, them as just one unit. They've been very hesitant and very cautious on who they face next. You know what I mean? I think that Brian Mendoza fight was a wake-up call for them. So once they got in position, I feel like they're really not trying to let that spot go anytime soon. Definitely smart on their part, but at the same time, there are obligations that you have to fulfill as an elite level fighter, in my opinion. And they're gonna have to step up and face the other dangerous guys pretty soon, man. Like, I don't know what Keith Thurman has up his sleeve. I don't know how he's gonna perform, but that is definitely like one of the most least demanding options that you could possibly take. So it's clear in my eyes that they're moving very calculated or attempting to do so. Big play, Bray. What up, brother? How you feeling? Shout out to the boy Bray. What up? What up? SOB TV. He says, salute, Mark. Blessings, brother. I appreciate that, man. Thank you. Thank you for coming in and tuning in. You feel me? My girl Melania hating. You know what I mean? She hating in the background. She keep talking shit. I'm gonna take her motherfucking wrench. That's what I'm gonna do. You know what I mean? Shut up. What you talking to? Say I won't jump on this motherfucking bed. Whoop your head. Oh, all right. Bitch, shut up. Yeah, you want to talk shit after you hide. You know what I'm saying? I ain't with all that. You feel me? Agent 86, what up? Ghost 787, what up? How we feeling? How we feeling? He said Josh Kelly for the upset. Murtazaliev not what he seems. Oh, Ghost 787's been making some bold ass predictions lately, man. But he did pick Raymond Murtazaliev though. He picked him for the knockout. He picked him for the early knockout, but regardless, he had the right person winning the fight. So, I mean, maybe Ghost is on to something. We gonna see. We definitely gonna see. Straight Facts Boxing, what up? How we feeling? How we feeling? A sing. I ain't see you in a minute, brother. How you feeling, man? I hope everything's well with you and yours. Mardo Tarachi, what up? He only trying to fight over the hill stars. If you're referring to Sebastian Fundora, him facing Keith Thurman next, you will make a valid point. Slime, what up? That's my boy. I'm gonna say my unofficial co-host because he'll join the stream, but then he be leaving whenever he feel like it. So I don't know. That's my unofficial co-host. Shout out to the boy Slime. My boy Ghost said he fuck with the hat. Yeah, this was a gift my father gave me from out on the island. You know what I mean? He got this over from Puerto Rico. He wanted to give it to me. So big thank you to Pops for making it happen. You know what I mean? And I ain't no hatfish. You know what I mean? I can reassure you I got hair for now. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? But you know what I mean? Hairline definitely on point. So there ain't no hatfish shit going on. You heard? Y'all know that though. I don't ever wear hats. Dust 215, what up? I think I already shouted you out, but shout out to Dust 215 again. Let's see, who else? No, that's pretty much everybody that's been in the chat, man. Shout out to the 18 people that's in the building. Let's get 18 likes, man. Let's get 18 likes, man. What we doing out here in these streets, man? Y'all go ahead and, show the channel some love. You hear me? For sure, for sure. Let me see where the likes is at. Oh, only 8 likes. Of course. Of course. It's all good. We're gonna put this on subscriber only mode. Because if you're not subscribed to the channel, why would we care about what you gotta contribute or say? Why would we, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on. Subscribe to the channel and let's get this show on the road. My boy Jalil Aziz, of course, always showing love, coming through with the $5 super sticker, man. Thank you very much, brother. What you do for the channel does not go unnoticed. You are one of the biggest supporters around. You know what I mean? Go Birds and all that good shit. Yeah. Shout out to the brother. Let me see. Andres, what's going on, brother? He said, I got Shakur. Hey, man. I'm picking Shakur too, but man, I don't know, man. I don't know if it's just me like over analyzing things, but and how the way Teofimo Lopez has been talking, he just seems like very, very confident for some reason. I don't know if it's delusion. Maybe he knows something we don't know. Maybe he has a game plan that people aren't really expecting. I don't know. I feel like he has one way to go about this fight to ultimately be successful, but I mean, we're gonna figure it out. We're gonna figure it out this Saturday. You know what I mean? Well, today, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Man, we got 3 days, bro. 3 days. It's either the boxing world gonna be, be like I told you so, or the whole boxing world gonna be shocked. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's I heard they caught Tank. They arrested Tank and stuff like that. Hey, man, listen. That man went 2 weeks without getting caught. That boy was on the move for sure. They caught Tank stand up in somebody's truck. What you mean stand up in somebody's truck? He was in somebody's truck and they caught him? I don't understand what you mean by that. Slam says Shakur by TKO. That's my unofficial prediction. Damn. You got Shakur and Jermaine? Woo-wee. What's going on, brother? His name is Anaj, I believe. I think I said your name right, brother. I apologize if I said it wrong. What? Tank was in somebody's trunk? You lying, Dust. He was in somebody's trunk? Get the fuck out of here. You lying, bro. I'm sorry, I got caught up. Anash, I like Tio. I like Tio said that about Shakur basically showing too much respect. I haven't liked how respectful Shakur been. Well, maybe that's people could take it as him being overly respectful, but it also could be Shakur Stevenson knowing how good he is and or just there's definitely a limit on how much you can respect somebody. You should respect somebody in the ring. You know what I mean? As long as it doesn't translate into like his performance, I don't mind him being polite. There's fighters that's polite all the time, but still get in there and try to whoop your ass or dominate. Like y'all remember Andy Ruiz? He always is a polite guy, right? But when he in there with you that he coming to hurt you. You know what I'm saying? He was being all polite to Anthony Joshua. They were, nice to each other the whole fight. And then you see how Andy was able to hit that switch. So I'm not really too fond of like the super nice shit neither. But at the same time, it's like as long as you're giving us the performances that we need and that politeness isn't affecting your in the ring performance, I really could care less. I'm somebody who prefers like a little bit of drama. I like a little bit of trash talk. You know what I mean? Like I was the young boy. I was the young boy that used to instigate fights at school. You know what I'm saying? And that was if I wasn't the one that was fighting. So that's just me. But you know what I mean? You can't expect everybody to, go to that level. Not everybody's good at talking their shit. You know what I mean? Not everybody want to do that. You know what I'm saying? Some people just want to fight, get their check, and go home. They don't want to do the extra shit. So, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, man, let's get into these topics, man. I wanted to give you guys my live thoughts, my live reaction to Teofimo Lopez's recent interview. I guess they're doing a little bit of media in the lead up to the fight. They did their grand arrivals yesterday, from what I understand. Everybody looks healthy. Everybody looks to be on weight, in my opinion. You never know until they get on the scale. But Teofimo Lopez He's been staying on weight. Shakur Stevenson, he don't walk around too much heavier than the 140-pound division. So I'm assuming that both of these guys are in shape, had the camps in their life, and are ready to perform. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully it showcases itself in the ring because I want to see a great fight in all honesty. I don't care too much for Teofimo Lopez. You know what I mean? Really not the biggest fan of Shakur Stevenson either, but if I had to pick one in terms of who I would like to see win, it would be Shakur because I really don't fuck with Teofimo Lopez at all based off of like previous history. But I do want to see these guys both put on a great show because as long as they're performing at a high level and they give each other, a tough competitive fight, then that, propels the boxing culture forward. You know what I'm saying? The more entertaining fights, the more great fights we get, the better it is for, the sport in itself. So I really want to see the sport thrive. I want to see the sport be, the topic of conversations all throughout, the world. You feel what I mean? Whether it's ESPN, social media overall, or whatever the case is. So I've seen Teofimo Lopez do this interview with, I believe it was Fight Hub. Yeah, it was Fight Hub TV. And it seems like they edited their caption for whatever reason, but maybe it was because they was having monetization issues or some shit like that. But Teofimo Lopez said he gonna whoop Shakur. You feel what I mean? But he also Teofimo Lopez nowadays is a very terrible interview. Like this dude, like he refuses to answer questions directly 95% of the time. Like he uses a lot of like filler words where he can just keep it so simple. Like he tries to come across, and I've said this about Teofimo in the past, where he tries to come across as like this intellectual. He tries to come across as like this intelligent person, but you can tell based off of his word choice and how the way he puts sentences together that that's not the case. It's almost like he overcompensates when he answers these questions. He wants to come across as like eloquent. He wants to come across as like this, like I said, like this intellectual person. When in reality, um, seems to be very much the opposite. You see what I'm saying? But I'm gonna go ahead and share the screen for the people to see, and I'm gonna give you guys my reaction to Teofimo Lopez, one of his most recent interviews. I see he had a whole bunch. And let's see what he has to say.
For Fight Hub TV right here, I see you got the kicks, man. Yeah, what are those?
Air Maxes right
Air
here
Max,
from
yeah.
Nike. They're called I believe, I hope I say it right, Dornberger.
Okay.
So it's for kids that have kids that are very creative, but they have a form of deformity or disability, so to speak. So they did these artworks and styles, and it was inspired so that by Nike to put them and implement them in the shoes. So it was fun. It was honestly like I won it off a bid, and it was pretty good, pretty cool.
That's dope. Man, obviously here fight week, things have gotten going already. Your dad and
Boy, haircut crazy, by the way. Like, bro, it's 2026. Like the Mohawk, that shit's super ass. You know what I mean? I appreciate what you're doing for media and stuff like that. You doing some quality interviews. And every time I see the dude, like he's a pretty good interviewer. So no disrespect, but goddamn, bro. You know what I mean? Like you got the super high fade with the mohawk, and it's like, bro, that shit really ain't it. You know what I mean? Your beard trash. Like you definitely gotta get that together. It ain't like you got a fucked up hairline. I don't even know why you doing that shit, brother. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. I don't know. I don't know. I just had to say that. Sorry.
and Coach Moses, kind of went a little back and forth downstairs a little bit. Your dad mentioned something about why didn't you do it by yourself? Like something about bringing in Floyd, bringing in Andre Ward. What is he just talking about? Those guys coming in through camp. Obviously, Terrence Crawford's been in through camp. Is that kind of what your dad's talking about, or is there, I don't know, another level to it or something?
I didn't even know that was a confrontation. If anybody has the video on that desk, because you the king of the receipts and the links, please send me that. I did not know that Wally Moses and Teofimo Lopez Sr. had an incident where they was going back and forth in the hotel lobby or whatever the case is. And it sounds like the reporter had said that Teo Sr. had asked Wally Moses why he didn't do it by himself. Now, that's pretty contradictory on Teofimo Lopez Sr.'s part because they've worked with other trainers multiple times. And what Teo Sr. is referring to is the fact that Shakur Stevenson is working with, has close relationship with guys like, Keyshawn Davis, of course, which we've been critical of, Andre Ward, who was his former manager, Terrence Crawford, who's like a big brother, type figure in Shakur Stevenson's life. Then you got Rasheem Jefferson, shout out to Philly. You know what I mean? My boy Rasheem Jefferson, boxing Rel, Coach Rel, whatever you want to call him, has been assisting Shakur Stevenson in camp as well. So maybe T.O. Sr. is like, yo, like you getting all this help. Like if you this great coach, why you not doing it alone? Oh, he said, no, this is a backdrop, young T, but it does look pretty realistic. I ain't gonna lie. That's technology for you. But it seems like Des has put the link in the chat. So let me go ahead and bring that up. Let's go ahead and bring that up. Let's see what he talked about. Oh, yeah, he pulled that bitch up. All right.
It's supposed to be on you. I heard they got you on the side. The problem with your son is you still there. That's the problem. Los is going crazy.
Okay. So it was too much commotion, too much loud. Like, it was too loud for me to really get an understanding of what he was saying. But yeah, I don't really know what to make of that situation. But regardless, it sounds like the interviewer is saying that T.O. Sr. had asked Wally Moses why you couldn't do it by yourself. Now, am I wrong? Or just the fight previously, Teofimo Lopez was attempting to work with Eddie Reynoso, right? Now, the only reason why that didn't come through is because Eddie Reynoso didn't really have no availability for Teofimo Lopez. You know what I mean? They had a schedule problem because around that time that Teofimo Lopez was facing Arnold Barbosa, Canelo Alvarez, I believe the next day or the day before, was facing William Skull. You know what I'm saying? So, with that being taken into consideration, of course, Eddie Reynoso was going to pick his guy, Canelo Alvarez. So, and he was just making fun of Ryan Garcia previously for it. And because Eddie Reynoso chose not to work with him neither. And, he ended up dropping both of them. So now T.O. looks stupid. T.O. started sneak dissing Canelo and all of them. And, since then, he's just been training with his father. But I remember even prior to that, I believe at the beginning of his career at 140 pounds, when he debuted at 140, I believe he had Jorge Rubio in his corner as well. So it's like, you criticizing Wally Moses for having multiple people being involved with Shakur Stevenson's camp. Meanwhile, you haven't done everything in your career 100% solo. Not at all. So I don't even understand why he's saying that. If you're going to be making those points and criticizing people for that, you better make sure that throughout your entire career and coaching your son that you didn't ask for any help, which you didn't do it alone. You see what I'm saying? So completely contradictory on T.O. Sr.'s behalf. But I'm sure that wasn't something that Wally Moses was even thinking of or dared to say out loud. Or even thought about saying out loud at the time. But, T.O. Sr., not the most intelligent person, contradicting himself as always.
Could be another level to it or something. That's how my father is like that. You know what I mean? He's my trainer. And I think that, maybe he does in some way want people to act accordingly in the way they do things and like how we are. But not everybody's like us.
What do you mean act accordingly? Do you think something's like afoot or something? Like something's going on? Or
No, I can't say. It's up in the air.
You've heard the chatter, right? Like a lot of people are picking Shakur. I believe he's a betting favorite. But you've been here before, right? With Loma, with Taylor. What's different about that this time around? Or is there anything different about it? Is there any different feeling of it coming into this one compared to maybe those other ones?
Yeah.
What's that?
He's a black fighter. Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. And I've on the record called Teofimo Lopez racist in the past, but I don't really take this answer as being racist, and I'm gonna tell you why. Look at who Teofimo Lopez has faced throughout his career, right? You know who they are and how the way they box stylistically. Vasyl Lomachenko, a European fighter, you know, offensive minded, you know, angles, you know, things of that nature, right? Good punch placement, volume, all that good stuff. Then you go ahead and you look at Josh Taylor, European fighter. You know what I'm saying? Tall, rangy, uh, precise. You know what I'm saying? Solid power, especially when he was at his peak, undisputed champion, all that good stuff, right? So, you know, those were the two biggest fights of his career. I mean, we can mention Richard Coleman, but you know, that's a black man in his own right. I think anybody could see that, but he's not a black American fighter. That's what Teal is referring to, a black American fighter. This is the first time that Teofimo Lopez is facing a black American fighter who happens to be elite or happen to be on the same level as himself. Now, when I hear him say that, y'all tripping. Mark at Shrek Swamp, fuck Slime. Y'all his motherfucking mind. I'm not outside, y'all. This is a background because, you know what I'm saying? My bedroom is behind me and y'all need to be seeing, you know what I mean, what's behind me. That's all. No, Tio is a racist, though, Jay. I made that very clear at the beginning of my monologue that I've been highly critical of Teofimo Lopez in the past for being a racist, but I don't take this answer as being I don't take this as a racist response. When you really think about it, Shakur Stevenson being a black fighter is something to take into consideration because it's a totally different style. It's a totally different person that he has in front of him. When has he faced anybody like Shakur Stevenson? When has Teofimo Lopez ever fought against an elite black American boxer? He hasn't. You know what I'm saying? He hasn't faced anybody with the skill set of Shakur Stevenson. He hasn't faced anybody with the defense of a Shakur Stevenson. He hasn't fought anybody on the level overall of a Shakur Stevenson, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? I do think that Vasyl Lomachenko is very skilled in his own right, but I feel like Shakur Stevenson is better at certain things than Vasyl Lomachenko. You know what I mean? Vasyl might be more offensive minded. You know what I mean? He may be more entertaining. You know what I mean? He might have a better, you know, finishing ability than Shakur Stevenson. However, when you really look at the different dynamics that make a fighter, Shakur Stevenson has better defense. He's better at understanding range than, Vasyl Lomachenko. I think he's a better inside fighter than, Vasyl Lomachenko. I look at Vasyl Lomachenko as being like a mid-range type of fighter. You see what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? I think when Teofimo Lopez answers this, he's not in the mind frame of saying something racist. So people may look at that and be like, oh my God. But in this particular situation right here, I think he's actually giving respect to the black fighter. That's just how I see it. In this instance. Not saying he ain't a racist. I'll never defend him. He's clearly a racist in my opinion, but I didn't perceive that answer as being racist.
Which got adopted by being Puerto Rican a few years ago. Oh, freaking.
He wasn't adopted by being Puerto Rican, you fucking idiot. His father's Puerto Rican. His biological father is a legit Puerto Rican. R.I.P. to Shakur Stevenson's biological father. His biological father is Rican, so he's not adopted by Ricans. In all honesty, you were attempted to be adopted by a Rican, saying you got a left hook like a Puerto Rican. And I remember you had an interview in the past where the interviewer was calling you Puerto Rican and you wasn't denying it. Like if anybody wanted to be adopted by Puerto Ricans, it was you. You know, Shakur Stevenson has that literally in his DNA, in his bloodline. You know what I mean? You are who your father is, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? So he wasn't adopted by the Puerto Ricans. He is Puerto Rican. There's a difference.
Know that part, but yeah.
That's Puerto Rican.
Yeah.
So it's
shout out to the interviewer for bringing it up.
I don't freaking know that part, but yeah.
That's Puerto Rican.
Yeah.
So does that create a difference? Like, I don't know. Like, how does that make a difference?
The deeper, it's like the deeper the roots, the sweeter the juice.
The blacker the
fucking stupid ass. Look, the interview about to correct him.
There you go. So what's the deeper the darker the skin, the deeper the roots. My bad. I ain't too sure. I ain't too
yeah, you're young. It's cool. I want you to talk about the sparring a little bit.
I don't even understand how that answer makes sense. How does that make sense? How is this fight any different for you? You know, the blacker the skin, the deeper the juice. What the fuck does that mean, bro? Answer the fucking question. Why do these dudes do media? Like, why do you even do interviews if you're not gonna answer the questions that they take time to put together to ask you, stupid ass? You say he's a black fighter. Okay. What does that mean to you? He's asking a solid question. You bring up a quote and you say the fucking quote wrong. It's like, so that was a waste of a fucking answer right there. You wasting this dude's time, man.
With you and Shakur, I don't think it was a whole lot of sparring, but just what do you remember about that? What was kind of difficult for him to get used to about you? What was maybe something about him that took a little bit to kind of figure out about him?
You know what I realized? Shakur was watching me this whole time, and I didn't even notice.
So you didn't answer the question.
Like that.
What do you mean?
I think Shakur knew I was really good, but he didn't say it. But now the time is here where he got no point but to like now do it. And you know, when I beat Barboza, I ain't say nothing. You know what I mean? A wise man once said nothing, right? At all. And I got there and I went back to the hotel where where we were at after the Barboza fight. I won. My whole fam, cousins, everybody was there waiting for me at the hotel lobby. Had my belts. And you know who was there?
Who was there, Tio? Please don't tell me who it is who I thought it was.
Mind you, like we left while the fights were still going on. So, mind you know who was it? Shakur and I think that Kim Moses or something like that. And some other people. I saw him in the corner just watching, just stalking, praying. While everybody else was cheering me on and everything, and I had the belts and all that. And he's just standing there, just watching that. It's insane.
Do you think?
What are we supposed to do with that information, Tio? Like, there's a possibility he may have been staying in the same hotel as y'all. There may have been a possibility that it could be a hella reasons why he was in that hotel while you were in that hotel. You know what I'm saying? And if he was, like, I don't get what he's trying to say. You see what I'm saying? Yo, Slime, what up?
Yo, what's the word?
What's going on? What's going on?
Yo, I wanted to comment on what the fuck this nigga sounds like while he's giving his bullshit answer that has nothing to do with nothing.
Yeah.
Right? You ever talk to a crackhead? Like real no. Like all jokes aside, you ever talk to a crackhead
Oh yeah.
and he just go on a whole rant about absolutely nothing?
Yeah,
And all
like
you did was
his mind all over the place, or his
yeah,
mind, brain
and
just
all you did was ask him what time is it?
yeah. And they get to talking about everything except what you asked them.
Right, he's wild, bro. He is tweaking. He's like,
Bro, you
he's
on
watching
point.
me. Nigga sounds schizophrenic.
Yeah, he really do. I was gonna say that. You beat me to it. So, like, let's say if it do you really think Shakur Stevenson went out of his way to stalk a nigga in the hotel lobby?
No.
Like, what's up with these niggas just accusing Shakur of just being like this big ass creep? Like, I remember Schofield was saying that Shakur Stevenson broke into their house and ripped the page out their passport. That they slashed the tires in his car. They had the SWAT come to their house and they poisoned his son. You know, they went on a whole rant of Shakur doing all these things to his son. Now Teofimo Lopez talking about that Shakur was watching him in the lobby, you know, while everybody was celebrating. He was just watching, and you know, like that's crazy. Like, bro, that he didn't ask you that. I'm pretty sure that question had I don't even remember what the question was, but I know for sure it had nothing to do with what the fuck you just brought up. So that's two questions. You just wasted this dude time. And you can see dude just sitting there like, this nigga's a fucking idiot, bro. And a nigga with a mohawk looking at you like you stupid, in 2026 is fucking insane. I'm gonna just say that. So look, Teal he's sitting there like really trying to put his thoughts together, looking stupid than a motherfucker, boy.
With that weak ass Jordan sweater.
You've kind of been on this collision course for a while now. He's kind of seen it coming for a little while. Have you not kind of seen it coming the same way he has?
Yeah, I haven't seen it the way he has. I think he wants this. Like, I think he knows my position, but he like wants this.
Pause.
Like,
shouldn't he? Pause, definitely. But if you're in a certain position that's like prestigious in the sport of boxing, shouldn't he want what you got? Ain't that the whole point of this boxing shit as a competitor? To take you out your spot, nigga.
That's
like,
exactly what the point is. Because if you have a belt, if you're champion,
if you up and coming and you see a top dog in or around your division doing some great shit, you want to take your spot because you want to be the man.
Bro, literally the main goal in boxing is to become champion other than making a whole lot of money.
Right, and beating the best.
Right,
if you
like
legacy driven.
Right, like why else are you in boxing? If it's not for those
Shakur
reasons.
really wants this, man. Like,
but like,
hold on.
not the type of
Let me see. Listen.
want that is a good one. It's the type of want that's like a man for power.
Look how the way dude looking at him. You think that's a coincidence that he's just looking at him like this? The nigga really thinking like, yo, this nigga's an idiot. And Tia look at him in his eyes while he say that bullshit. Yeah, like he really wants this, man. Like he really wants this, this spot that I had, but it's not like a good type of one. It's like a bad one. What's a bad one, Tia? What's so bad about him wanting to fight you or take your spot? What's wrong with that? And I also feel like Teofimo Lopez really has like this insane like view of who he is in boxing. Like this nigga, like you let this nigga tell it like he really like that nigga like pound for pound number one, the greatest of his generation. And all. Like Tio, you not really outdoing niggas all like that, bro. You really not. Like you got the Loma win. You beat Josh Taylor. Like, okay, bro. Like, we get it. You been telling us the same shit for I don't know how long. But it's like you act like you the only nigga amongst your generation that became unified. And like niggas done outdid you with world titles. Like Devin Haney done became undisputed and all types of shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That beat the nigga that whoops your ass, to be honest. So it's like I don't know what it is about Teal, but he really thinks like he's just at like a different type of stratosphere in comparison to everybody else. And it's like, bro, all right, bro, you beat Loma, bro. Like, that was a great win. You beat Josh Taylor. That was a good win. Like, even though Josh Taylor looked terrible in the fight prior to yours, but, we still gave you credit for that because Josh Taylor was the man of the division, and technically he didn't lose yet. So we give you that. We give you that, bro. But, like, come on, bro. You got 2 good wins, and you popping it like you were all-time great. Like, shit be frying me, bro. You see what I'm saying? So that's just how I see the shit. So let's proceed.
All right, brother. My last one.
Bro, you can tell he was irritated. He was irritated, bro. I'm willing to bet if I was able to talk to this nigga, I'm like, yo, do you feel like T.O. wasted your time? I bet you he probably not going to say it because he don't want to fuck up no bridges or whatever. But I bet you he wouldn't deny it neither.
He'll text you. He'll shoot you a DM while on live. He'll be like, yes, I definitely did.
Bro, look how the way he looking, though. Because the board, I swear the board only asked like 4 questions. It's only a 7-minute, this probably like a 5-6 minute interview.
And then he sighed after looking at him like that, too.
Look how the way he looking at him.
All right, brother, my last one. I heard you want to...
That's scary.
Right. Well, I mean, it's a fight game, right? It should be scary.
It's the fight game, bro. Like what you want Shakur to do? That's how I'm thinking. What do you want Shakur to do?
Look at Tail's face to that response.
Like shit not really clicking in his head, bro. Like
no, not the fight. The person. See, you always could figure out the strength of a person or a man. The strength of a man.
The person or a man. Like you see what I'm saying? Like the nigga be like trying to like he add all these extra words. Bro, a man is a person. You don't have to, divide either one of them. Like,
With power. What does he do with power? See me? I let it go. I don't want power.
But if he sits there
When we
and says
fight,
with
I'm
great
fuck
power
you up.
comes great
Excuse my language,
responsibility, I'm
bro.
a shit.
Beat your ass.
hold on. He just said something. Hold on.
See me? I let it go.
You let go of power. What do you mean you let go of power? What's power to you, Tio? Because in boxing, I guess like power would be world titles. You know what I'm saying? Like positioning and but you saying you let go of power, but every time you get the chance, you telling niggas that you undisputed, that you're the greatest, like you're the greatest of your generation, and you the leader of the new school, and it's the takeover, and it sounds like it sounds like you hold on to power, bro. Like it really do. Like I don't even understand what the fuck you talking about. Who understand? Can somebody in the chat tell me what he's talking about? Like, I'm not even trying to talk crazy about the nigga. I'm genuinely like curious. What is he talking about? Am I just too dumb? Am I too dumb to understand this nigga? Like,
Yeah,
let
bro.
me know.
He's like in a in a different plane of intelligence where what he says sounds like bullshit to us.
Yeah, like he must be like a different type of genius where I'm just not able to pick up on what he's talking about. What are you trying to get at with this whole power statement? You let go of power, okay?
I don't want power. When we fight, I'm gonna fuck you up. Excuse my language, but I'm gonna beat your ass. But I don't want power. I think he wants power.
Don't they all? Like, what are you talking? Yo, Tio, you was literally crying like 3 fights ago that you not getting paid what you worth and all this shit. You was doing all time. You was bitching about Top Rank not compensating you what you felt like you was worth, and that you was about to be a trash truck. What he said he was about to do. He said he was about to be like a trash truck driver because they pay more than boxing and all
You
that
want to
shit.
be a garbage man.
Yeah, he said he'd rather be a garbage man because it pays more. He had like his little homeless sign and all this shit. You were saying that because you felt powerless, right?
And Bella said, "What's up with his voice?"
I don't know, bro. I really don't know. But what I do know is that you not making sense, bro. Like you really not. You feel me? Like you don't want power. You're gonna whoop Shakur's ass, but you don't want power. It seems like he wants power, bro. Any fucking male, any alpha male that happens to be in one of the most dangerous sports in in the world, that takes punches for a living, that punches people in the face for a living. If they not in the game to be powerful or be that guy, what the fuck are they in there for? Because even if you want big money, you have to do what it takes in order to be that big money guy. You're gonna have to be that guy. Everybody who's been big pay-per-view draws in the sport of boxing had to be powerful, had to be that guy.
Not just in combat sports, in any sport in general. If you want to be the most talked about nigga, you got to do some outstanding shit.
Right. And you
know?
need power. You need to work your way into a powerful position in order to demand those things. Like, what the fuck? Like, I really don't understand this dude. Shakur wants power. Duh.
Last one, brother. I heard you mention something about Oscar De La Hoya hit you up. You guys seem to have a pretty cool relationship.
I like Champ. I like the Golden Boy.
Right. You know, he's I don't know. Is that I know Top Rank's kind of still looking for a TV deal. I'm not sure exactly what's going on with that.
What's up?
I don't know. Could you possibly be a Golden Boy fighter one day?
Be a Diamond Boy.
Diamond Boy.
Bro, I had to cut that shit off, bro. I ain't doing this shit with this nigga, bro.
Hold on. I'm gonna leave and come back. This John's fucking up.
Like, what a waste of dude's time, bro. What a fucking waste of dude's time. He asked you some pretty solid questions. He asks you all these direct questions and you're not fucking answering them, bro. Like, why are you sitting down doing these fucking interviews if you're not gonna answer them directly? I don't
Yep.
understand the shit, bro. That shit is very frustrating. Like, you see the interview I did with Tito Mercado yesterday. If you ain't see it, go check it out. I asked this dude pretty simple questions. And guess what Tito Mercado did? Like a regular person, like a normal fucking human being. He answered them directly. You know what I'm saying? Like when I asked him, yo, bless you. I mean, thank you. Like, yo, Tito, like, yo, what you think about Keyshawn and Jermaine? Would you fight the winner? You know what I'm saying? And what he say? Yeah. He said he'll fight the winner. You know what I mean? He feels like he could beat both. Okay, cool. You ask Tio that shit, and this nigga starts talking about the beginning of time.
Astrophysics.
This nigga starts talking about the beginning of time and how the world works and how time is on nobody's side and how he wish. Like, bro, shut the fuck up. Seriously, like, I'm allergic to talking about this nigga now.
He gonna be like, before God, there was Teofimo. Like, nigga, what are you talking about?
The world can't spin, the world can't spin without, everything being in access. And all this bullshit, like, bro, don't nobody want to hear that shit, nigga. Do you want to fight these niggas or not?
The world spins vertically.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck are you saying, cuz?
I'm trying to see what the chat talking about. I'm having like a whole sneeze attack over here. My fault, y'all.
Nigga, Mark's allergic to bullshit.
I had to get that medicine, bro. I'm feeling it right now.
Yeah, you allergic to that bullshit, bro. I'm trying to tell you.
Yo, dead ass, bro. TL start breaking down Newton's law. Ralph stupid. Bella, shout out to Bella. Bella in the building. She said, glad I arrived at the end of that. Sheesh. Mazuma in the forest. This is a backdrop, Bella. Come on, man.
Yo,
Jalil Aziz said these antics he's performing is because he's trying to create a character. It's all a gimmick in which he thinks will make him more marketable. Yeah. Like, I don't know why he thinks that'll make him more marketable. All you're doing is just making more people not want to listen to you.
He just opened my eyes to something else.
What's that?
It could be mind games, trying to get in Shakur's head. You know how he did to Josh Taylor, how he did to Cambosis. Well, not Cambosis. How he did to Loma. Just being a complete.
It was really T.O. Sr. that got in Loma head because he kept running up on Loma, talking crazy to him and shit like that. Josh Taylor, I don't really know what that was about. He was on some weird shit that fight.
I think it could be one of those antics, but I don't think so because Teo be on some weird shit.
I'm precisely says Mazuma TV. Who is more insufferable, Teo or Ryan?
Ryan.
Teo. You would rather listen to Teo talk than Ryan?
Yes.
I disagree, bro. I mean, listen, everybody got their thing. I feel like Ryan, he lacks accountability, but I feel like just based off of hearing him talk, he's smarter than Teo. You see what I'm saying? He could actually sit down with Max Kellerman and them and talk boxing as long as he's not including himself. And even though he has some controversial shit he says here and there, like I feel like I could listen to him more. He's more well spoken than Teo. You know what I mean? Like Teo, the type motherfucker, he talking circles. He adds all these different filler words he adds all these unnecessary words to sentences that he don't need to. Like you could tell Ryan's the more educated person.
The reason I'd rather talk to Teo is because with Ryan, I feel like his corniness is gonna make me want to snuff him in the face.
They both corny as shit.
But listen, hear me out. I feel like at least Teo would probably make me laugh with his stupidity.
No, that shit, I don't find that shit funny at all. I ain't even gonna lie, bro. That's like really irritating. Like when I talk to motherfuckers like that, like them fake deep niggas, those are the worst people to talk to, bro. Those fake
woke niggas.
Yo, bro, they the worst, bro. They the worst, bro. I'm trying to tell you, like that shit really get that shit make me itch, bro. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Like that shit
You
really,
seen the skit with that Drewski made about woke niggas?
yeah. Yeah, I
It's like
see.
one of them niggas.
Yeah, he I remember like Jaden, what was that Will Smith's son name? Jaden, right?
Yeah.
Jaden Smith had like these fake woke tweets. Let me see. He used to say some wild shit. He was like, what? Let me see. He wrote, how can mirrors be real if our eyes aren't real?
What?
Like, that's the type shit Tio would say, bro. Like, what the fuck does that mean?
I was gonna say something, but I'm not gonna say it. I don't want to get you, like, I want to get the live thingy.
The more he wrote, the more time you spend awake, the more time you spend asleep. Bro, that's like a huge pet peeve of mine. I ain't even
What do you
gonna lie.
say? The more time you what?
The more time you're awake, the more time you're asleep.
I'd be like, nigga, shut the fuck up
That's
under the
exactly what these
comments.
niggas need to be told, bro. Like that's what
What
they
do
all need to be told.
what do
It's
the
okay
comments
to tell
say?
motherfuckers once in a while, even myself. It's okay to tell a motherfucker shut the fuck up, bro, because you're tripping, bro.
What
The
do the
fuck?
comments say?
No, it was just something that I saw. I seen that on Google Images, so I didn't even see the
Oh,
responses. But like, the fuck are you talking about, bro? Like, Jesus Christ, bro. That's the type nigga T.O. is. He say a whole lot of nothing, bro. What was it that shit that he said at the press conference, yo? He said, there's God, there's man. And he said some wild shit. And ain't nobody understood what the fuck he was talking about.
there's God, there's man, and then there's Teofimo.
No. No. That sounded a little bit too right. He said, somebody gonna quote it in the chat. He said, there's man, there's light, and then in between and then there's everything in between. Some crazy shit like that. And like everybody in the crowd was like, what? I think it was the Josh Taylor press conference. Like he's super goofy, bro. Yeah, precise. And I said this before. Precise. He said, watch T.O.'s old interviews back in 2018, 2019 when he was normal. Right. Like he was actually, it was crazy. He was well spoken. Before the Loma shit and all that, like he was cool. You know what I mean? Like he spoke well, and you could just tell his mind was like in a good place. And then something happened post Loma win that like he drove himself crazy. Like the nigga just went in overdrive or something. He just never been the same since then.
It was the Cambosis loss.
No, it was he was tripping before that. He started tripping right after the Loma fight, bro. It was like that win. That's why Cambosis told you to his face. He was like, yo, like you beating Loma was like the worst thing that ever happened to you. Like, look at how the way you acting. Like he was telling me some real shit. And like that's why Tio was so like thrown off like emotionally in that fight, because Cambosis was telling you some shit that he didn't want to hear for real. It might have, yeah, Jay, it might have been a divorce. I don't know what it was, but since then, he's never been the same. Yeah, I can't stand them fake philosophical motherfuckers, bro. God damn. But anyways, that was my reaction to his interview, bro. He really wasted dude time, to be honest with you. He's not interviewable. He's not gonna answer the question. 'Cause I'm gonna tell you, part of doing a great interview or part of being a great interview is answering the questions. You know what I'm saying? Making it feel more like a conversation and, just providing clarity, bro. You know what I mean? Like being transparent with the people. And T.O. don't do any of that, bro. The nigga, you will ask him a question. Obviously, we see it in the video. He'll talk about some whole other shit. You ask him a question and he'll just answer and, say some shit that he felt like talking about. Terrible interview. Terrible interview. And I really hope Shakur whoop him. I really hope Shakur fuck him up, bro. That's just me. I think he
My,
need that for real.
my unofficial prediction's a TKO.
Oh, you got the TKO for
For Shakur beating Teo, it's a TKO. That's unofficial.
Well, I'll tell you this. Shakur said that his hands ain't hurting no more, so we gonna see. He said he found the remedy. Mazuma streaming from the forest. Bro,
Yeah.
look, this is how quick we could do this, bro. Look at this. See that?
Nigga went from the forest to the lake. What the fuck?
It's a backdrop, yo. That's the one I used last time.
Ooh, that's the homo hut right there.
This is where slime be at. Look.
All right. Yo, if Shakur lose, you got to do it with that back. You got to do the whole live with that backdrop with the rainbow.
Man, I'm not doing all this weird shit you keep asking me for. I already agreed with that shit. Yeah, I wish I was. Yeah, teach you right. I wish I was out of that snowy ass weather. Yep. Southwest Dice said Tio was tripping because his BM left him for a black man's private area. God damn. Is that real? Okay, I've heard that rumor a lot, and they said it was a boxer. So I want to know who the I want to know who the fuck that is. I really want to know who the fuck it is. Bully said Tio needs to win. Shakur won't fight Devin, and it looks like Tio versus Devin is next. I think you're being very optimistic with that, Bullies. Based off of, the past, Tio has never been optimistic about facing Devin Haney. He came up with 1,000,001 excuses as to why he don't want to face Devin Haney. For real, he ain't been wanting to fight Devin Haney since 135. And I could pull up interviews, receipts. That's 215. I could probably pull it up too, where Teofimo Lopez has talking about freezing out Devin Haney. You know what I'm saying? So he won't get those opportunities. At big title fights and stuff like that. All for that to ultimately backfire against him. And him getting his ass up against Kambosos and Devin Haney stepping in and giving him that motherfucking work. He said Turkey already said it. Well, Turkey was involved with the last negotiations. And what happened, Bullies? I think people automatically assume because Turkey says something that it's law. That's not always the case. You know what I'm saying? So I Turkey could say one thing. He said a lot of shit and shit ain't happened. So you know what I mean? Turkey ain't like the end all be all. Because if he was, then we would have already seen Tio versus Dev. But we didn't.
Yeah, just because Turkey say something doesn't make it law.
It really don't. It's ultimately up to the fighters.
Mm-hmm.
If Tio don't want to fight, he don't want to fight. They got all the way to a contract being sent over to Tio, and he refused to sign it. Turkey was involved. Why it didn't happen? So, somebody by the name of Averuet says, I just came in. Why won't Shakur fight Devin? Well, the reason why Shakur won't fight Devin is because he's not really comfortable with the weight class that Devin Haney is at. Even though he's contradicting himself in the past and saying that he'll face, guys like Conor Benn at 147. And who else he said he'll fight at 47? He said he'll fight Conor Benn. I think that's the only one.
Rolly.
I don't think he said Rolly. You're probably right, but I know for a fact he said he'll come up and face Conor Benn at 147 pounds and never brought up any type of rehydration clause or anything like that. But then he says something along the line. Oh, yeah, and Ryan Garcia. You right, Bella. Yep. Shout out to you for correcting me. He said he'll face Conor Benn and Ryan Garcia at 147 pounds. Never brought up no type of rehydration clause because he doesn't really look at them as skilled fighters. And because of that, you know what I'm saying? He doesn't really feel like them having additional weight would be an advantage. However, with Devin Haney, he feels like, that wouldn't be a good fight for him to take at that weight unless there's some type of rehydration clause in the mix, which lets me know, for one, he really looks at Devin Haney as a skilled fighter, and two, he doesn't really believe in himself, how he claims he does. That's just my opinion. You feel what I'm saying? Like, once you start saying that you'll fight somebody here, but you won't fight somebody there, that's just like me. That's me. That's letting me know that, you know what I mean? Like, you don't, that shit that you popping ain't really 100% true. It kind of reminds me of uh when Triple G was talking about going up to 68 to fight Carl Froch and motherfucking Chavez Jr. and stuff like that. Then when Andre Ward was like, yo, this my division. You know what I'm saying? If you want to come up, come see me. Then Triple G talk about, oh, I'll fight you, but I'm going to fight you at 164. But you didn't tell Chavez Jr. and you didn't tell Carl Froch to come down to 164 to fight you. You was going around telling everybody and their mom that you'll beat anybody from 154 to 168. You and Abel Sanchez was talking about that. When Andre Ward called you out to fight at 168 pounds, you said no. Y'all sent offers, they turned them down through email. So it kind of gives me that same vibe. Like, you playing like you acted like you on, you know, a tough nigga type of time with this person, but then when another motherfucker come around, then you start having second thoughts and start throwing all these stipulations around. That just lets me know that he has some concern about Devin Haney. That's what that lets me know. Now, I was somebody in the past who has picked Shakur to beat Devin Haney. 147 may change some things because Devin is significantly bigger than Shakur. And Shakur has stated in the past that he's a little guy. You know what I'm saying? That, you know, he makes 35 easy and all of that. So maybe he feel like weight classes matter, you know, in accordance to who it is, and that he'll only go up in weight if it's a fight that he feels like is winnable, which is like the textbook definition of cherry picking, in my opinion. But, you know, it is what it is. I feel like
He
if you
won't dare to be great. He's bitch.
I think he's willing to be great, but within a weight class that he deems to be comfortable for him. You see what I'm saying?
Bro, he would fight a nigga like Teo.
He clearly got picks. You feel what I'm saying? And in Philly, if you got picks, that means that you have worries, you have concerns, you have fears.
I'll say this. If he's fighting Teo at 40, I'll say this, if Devin was still at 40, he wouldn't fight Devin.
Well, too bad we'll never know. Because I don't think Devin is ever going to go back down to 140, in my opinion. I
He
don't think
shouldn't.
I don't think a lot of these fights gonna happen for real, bro. I think unless Turkey just gives niggas a crazy bag, like, I don't think we're gonna see a Shakur Dev. I don't think we're gonna see a Shakur Tank. I don't think we're gonna see a Dev Tank. Like, I don't think we're gonna see any of those fights.
Oh, don't that
It's not like,
Tank ain't fighting none of them niggas.
yeah, especially with what he got going on right now. But I had somebody in the comments say that they found Tank in a trunk. Is that real?
I have no idea.
They said they found that nigga like hiding in a trunk. Like, was he really running that crazy?
Either that or he was held hostage.
Insane. He said no, they trolling, but that's fucking hilarious. Actually, find a tank in the trunk. You know, of course, if it's like something criminal going on, then that's not funny. But if he's just in the trunk to hide from niggas, that's hilarious. I'm gonna just say that. But Southwest Dice in the building. He said a little guy sounds like some pussy shit. Shakur may be 10 pounds less than Devin at walk around weight. It's a duck. Well, listen, Bill Haney and them talking about Shakur Stevenson on their list. You know what I'm saying? And let me see. Des just pulled out another fucking receipt. So let me see what he talking about.
Like I said, they dropped the belt because they don't need mandatories that are no name in that way right now. It's a business, like I said before. So the sanctioning bodies they could drop the belt. Something that I should have done with George Kambosos. Several postponements, I should have just dropped the fucking belt. Then everybody's plans would have went to shit. Devin Haney would have never been undisputed. You know what I'm saying? Or at least that fast into the game. So, you know, at the end of it all, it shows. Look, a new champion in WBC, Alberto Puel, new champion in the IBF.
No, that wasn't what I was talking about. It was an older interview. It was when he was still at 135. And he said something like, yeah, like, damn, what the hell was he saying? He was talking about, I gotta find that shit, man. It's an old interview. He was like, oh, well, Dev don't, he you know, he don't know that, but we know that. Like, he was talking Greasy. Like pretty much saying like Devin ain't gonna get no opportunity at one of these belts. Tio.
I remember Devin used to pull up on him, calling him all types of bitch to his face.
Tio Sr. bans Floyd Mayweather and Andre Ward from Team Stevenson. Why you can't? Who the fuck are you? Man,
What
that nigga.
happened?
So I'm seeing this one video from Seconds Out where Tio Sr. The caption says Tio Sr. bans Floyd Mayweather and Andre Ward from Team Stevenson. Nigga, who are you? See, I see why. I see why people be putting hands on Tio Sr. You know what I'm saying? Like, who the fuck are you to be saying the shit that you be saying? You need to get smacked in your fucking mouth.
Call
for
him
that.
right now. You won't.
I won't.
You won't.
You out your rabbit ass mind.
You ain't gonna call him.
Okay.
You ain't cut like that. You ain't gonna call him.
Okay. I call his sister too, like I did last time.
You ain't gonna do that.
Okay. You got me fucked up.
Oh man.
Where your punk ass daddy at, nigga? I had his number not too long ago. Where the fuck I put it?
That's gonna be a funny ass John. I hope he pick up
He
too.
took his number. He removed his number. Hold on, I think I still got it. Hold on. I think I still got it on this app I use.
Cook up.
Who Southwest said Mazuma scared to call? Y'all clearly got me fucked up.
Thank you for coming. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, hello.
Yo, man, who the fuck is you to be banning Floyd Mayweather and Andre Ward from Team Stevenson, nigga?
What you said?
You heard me? You hear who calling?
This?
This Mazuma TV, bitch. How you
I
doing?
be playing around, bro. Who is this?
No, why you calling out Andre Ward and Floyd Mayweather? Who the fuck are you, man?
Ain't nobody calling out nobody, bro.
Why you saying that he couldn't be on his team? Mazuma TV, bitch. Mazuma TV,
Nobody fucking
bitch.
calling out nobody, bro.
Yeah, man. You drinking?
Y'all, you motherfuckers get it all twisted, bro. Trying to get people to fucking calling us racist and all that.
You are fucking racist. You remember me? You remember me? You remember me?
I don't know who the fuck you are.
Mazuma TV, bitch. You called me last time and said you put.
You don't be
Yeah.
fucking calling me a bitch because I haven't disrespected you, bro.
Listen, you disrespecting black people,
Man,
motherfucker, and that's who I am.
bro.
Listen to
You're
me.
playing, man.
Listen to me. Listen to me. Listen to me, man.
You're
You doing all this talking. Listen to me. Why you banning? Why you talking shit about Floyd and Andre Ward? Who the fuck are you?
Ain't nobody talking about no fucking Floyd or Andre Ward.
Why you bringing up their fucking name, man?
I should be an influence that the winner of the fight is the winner.
Man, you scared out your motherfucking mind. Yo, you ready to throw that towel, nigga? You ready to throw that towel, nigga?
Yo, do a ghetto interview real quick.
Bro, I said let the best man win. I got 9 against Shakur. I got 9 against Floyd. Bro, if you heard what I said?
No, I had to tell me. Tell me.
I said my son made it because of Floyd.
So why you so scared that they Oh yeah, he drunk out his mind. Yo, you better be sober in that corner, nigga. Yeah. Sober in that corner, cuz. Hold on, nigga. You ain't about to outrun it. You ain't about to outrun the beam, nigga. You crazy? Hold on, nigga. Hold up. I'm talking about I wasn't gonna call him. Y'all niggas clearly, y'all on that same shit Tio on. Tio Sr., y'all on that same pack as him. Thinking I was gonna call him. Now we about to run that back. Because he drunk. He feel like he got an answer because he drunk. This nigga a hoe.
Yes, hello.
Yo, yeah. So you know what I'm going to do now? We got to call the sister. Let's go, champ. Let's go, champ. Y'all ain't even do it. Cause I know you and I know she in New York too. Her stank ass. You little, you know what I'm saying?
Let's go, champ. That's right. The real champ. Look at you. You up there shivering. Let's go, champ. I'm the
That's
champ,
right.
and you the joke. I'm the champ, and you the joke.
Fuck is they talking about, nigga?
I
Yeah,
got
yeah.
like $70,000 in my pocket. If you body me, you can take the money. Right now.
Right now.
I hate you, nigga. Let's die.
Champ. Come in drunk on that corner, nigga. So your son could tell you this Sunday morning. Fuck is you talking about? Yeah, make sure you nice and sober, nigga. No perico, none of that, none of those sakis and none of that shit, nigga.
None of them cut waters.
No cut waters. No, he an old head, so you know he be drinking that old head shit. You know what I'm saying? What's that? Damn, what's that shit?
Rubbing alcohol.
Nah. That shit that the coolest man, the most interesting man in the world. I don't drink all the time, but when I do, I prefer those sakis. Don't be all that shit, nigga. You better be nice and sober, and them instructions better be clear, fuck, nigga. Because the way you
drinking
sound like you in New York drinking that good shit. You hoe ass nigga. Let me call this nigga one more time. What's up, nigga?
If not, call the sister.
Yes, hello.
Yeah, you hoe ass nigga.
This is Junior with the high school diploma program.
My name is Junior Senior with the high school diploma program.
Nigga's a whole cop.
Now, we're gonna have to really you know. But shout out to y'all. He said, text me your name. Mazuma TV, bitch.
In all caps.
He said you got it twisted. Why are you scared to answer?
Be like, let's talk about it like men. He's probably watching right now.
He said, you got it twisted, bro. I snort coke, but it's only sometimes now.
I don't like Coke. I just like the way it smells.
I like how it feels in my nose. Yeah, fuck is you talking about? You could have had a good convo with him. Yeah, bullies. Listen, no. Fuck is you talking about? If you want to go have conversations with racists, you go do that.
Hey, yo, Southwest Dice, hit that nigga with 60 seconds real quick for that comment.
Bro, he always, I don't know. I feel like he be trying to play contrarian all the time.
Nah, he trying to play passive mode. Nigga, fuck you. We out here gunning, nigga.
Always be the niggas with dogs in their profile pictures that be glazing. Fuck out of here. He said, we focus on the fight. Take care. Fuck you, nigga. How about this?
What'd you say?
This is what I said. I said, fuck you, nigga. Fuck you. Always be them bitch ass niggas that be the biggest pieces of shit in the world that be want to talk about this God bless shit. Nigga, suck a dick, nigga. And tell your son I said that too. I'm about to hit your daughter up. Stay put, nigga. Next topic, bro, while the nigga answers. Okay, let's talk about the next topic. So what we getting into?
Teo's sister.
No. No, Miguel, stay over there. You ain't contributing nothing to this conversation. Let me see.
We could make fun of Miguel for when we get to the open boxing topics. For that tank shit. You know he's gonna start bitching.
I don't know what you're talking about, bro.
I don't know what you're talking about, man. I don't know what you're talking about. He ain't been arrested. He ain't get arrested.
I don't know nothing about that.
He in my basement. He's giving me a massage right now.
Yo, that's funny as shit. Hold
on. Yo, Miguel, you're a thought, bro. Not gonna lie.
Miguelito.
Brooklyn, nigga.
He said, let's say T.O. wins. You giving T.O. Sr. props? Yep. Of course.
You know?
Yeah.
We're
Sure.
not haters.
Listen, I'm scared of this. Y'all niggas scared of the shit. A lot of y'all niggas be scared of the shit that I do. Cause y'all the type niggas that talk shit on the internet. Now when motherfuckers be all up close in front of you, y'all, you know what I'm saying? Y'all be changing y'all tune. I swear to God, right hand on my son life, if I was to see them niggas, I would talk the same way. And would not be worried about no consequences whatsoever. I done been through it all. Ain't nothing a nigga gonna show me that I ain't dealt with yet, except death. And them niggas ain't like that. So I'm not really worried about that.
What if that nigga Tio just show you a leaping left hook?
That nigga be ready to. He better be ready to pay me. Oh, I'm like, oh shit, bro. I would play that. Listen, bro. I would act like I can't see. Oh my God, bro.
You can't hear out your
I
nose.
wouldn't hear nothing. I'd be stuck like this, nigga.
You gotta be like when you
Yo,
wake
that
up, you
nigga
gotta be
Mark
like,
ain't move in 3 days. They were like, yo, that nigga Mark ain't blink in 3 days. I think that nigga dead.
yo, that nigga started breathing from his eyes, bro. We not well.
I seen smoke come out this nigga ears. But nigga, I'll be sitting there like, I'm gonna be in that bitch with the neck brace,
The
wheelchair.
whole tube in his mouth, all that.
Just like this. Look. I'll pop up in that courtroom like this. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Be like this. Dun, dun, dun. But nigga, we gonna get paid.
Nigga, what? This nigga Mark Wheelchair gonna have hydraulics and shit.
I'm like, yo, man, I ain't been able to do anything since this nigga hit me with that left hook. Man, I can just keep dreaming about it. Oh my God, nigga, we get paid. Oh
Every
yeah.
time
You gonna be fighting until you 60. Swing on me, you gonna be fighting until you 60 years old. Swear to God, you gonna be fighting until you B-hop age. Swing on me if you want to, nigga. You gonna have to give me one of your belts. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna need all your belts. I'm gonna need every title you won off Loma. I need the John you got off Josh Taylor. Nigga, fuck that nigga, the one you got now.
I need all your gloves signed, all that.
Yup, all that. We selling all your fight outfits, the gloves you wore for Loma, nigga, everything you care about, nigga. You gonna have to change your last name and everything. You gonna be asked out. Oh yeah, and every time you fight, you owe me a percentage of your purse, nigga. I might as well be your manager after you swing on me.
How much percentage, Mark?
Oh, we taking 60, a cool 60, 70 off the top. We taking a nasty 70 off the top. That nigga gonna be broke. That nigga gonna be living in the same apartment as me when he done.
Yo, what's 70% of a mil?
700,000, nigga.
Oh my God, that nigga coming home with 10 cents.
That nigga gonna come back owing niggas. That nigga ain't never gonna come up. I'm gonna have that nigga selling sneaks at Snipes. Fuck is
you gotta make 70% of everything he makes, 70% of what they make in the arena, all that of his merch.
Where the fuck is this? I'm trying to find a hold on.
And you make 10% of every bet placed on him.
That would be crazy. Nah, fuck. I don't need all that. Well, I don't need all that.
What? That nigga hit me with a left hook. I need all that plus.
Let that nigga hit me. He be out his rabbit ass mind. He better be nigga. He I ain't gonna say that. Never mind.
Bro, I need Teo Senior. He swing on me. I need Teo Senior to chug 17 gallons of Hennessy back to back.
Does 205 really tapped in with Philly? He said, I'm on my ARF shit. I seen him do it. He said, when I tell you that my nigga caught a triple homie, I seen him do it. Yeah, that nigga ARF was tripping. For sure.
Nigga said, I known your father a long time. He did that shit. He guilty as fuck.
Yo, hold on.
That's how niggas gonna be.
We're about to call Andrea Lopez.
Ooh. She sound like she give good neck.
Oh no, you tripping, man. You tripping?
My fault.
Oh no, I need to FaceTime.
Yo, if you don't answer that phone like, yo,
Hold on. What the fuck? What happened to the number? Oh, that was FaceTime. Hold up. She ain't gonna answer.
call one more time.
No, I ain't gonna hurt. That's harassment. I'm just going one time. She ain't.
You gotta call Teo on FaceTime.
Oh, yes. I
You gotta
can't.
call.
He lucky I can't find his number. That'd have been the main nigga I'd have called.
Not Teo, Junior, Senior.
He don't got an iPhone. That nigga got
How
a
the fuck?
he got a Droid.
Oh hell no, he's bumming it.
Junior, senior with the high school diploma program. Nigga tripping. Say ARF the dumbest rapper of all time. You man, listen, I seen him do it. Nigga tripping. But shit.
Bella Faith, that's why you got diabetes.
Oh shit. Why would you say that?
I'm trolling.
Oh shit, something wrong with you. God bless you.
My fault,
Yeah.
Elephant Seal.
You talking about we focus on the fight, take care, God bless. I said, fuck you, nigga. So that's that. You know what I mean, I don't really care to be friendly with any of these niggas. Keep it 1,000. Hold on. Why she ain't gonna answer me? She answered before. She'll like answer real quick and then she'll bang. She's scary.
Gonna do something heinous to that nigga, man.
Slime, you built like a Six Flags water slide. God damn. That's crazy.
And you built like a roller coaster.
Oh shit. That let her know.
She said I'm built like a water slide.
I ain't never heard no shit like
You're
that.
built like the floaties.
How do you think how did you get Teofimo's number and the sister? That is confidential information, Marissa. I cannot divulge that. I'm sorry. But let's move on with things. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all dare me to call him. So we're gonna move on from that because they clearly don't want no smoke with your boy. We're gonna talk about Xander Zayas, man. Xander Zayas, you know, he's been doing his media interview. He's been doing his interviews as well. Shout out to him for being able to do an interview.
I'm excited for that fight. Sad I can't watch it.
What was that? Hold up. The Tio and these niggas just breaking my crib.
Yep.
That's Abby. Let me check. Yeah, man. Hold up. Man, come in here. If you want to make it to your fight, you better not come in here.
Nigga, Junior Senior kept you on the phone long enough to pin your IP address.
Yeah, he said, you got it twisted.
Mm.
He told me I got it twisted. I'm like, oh, word. Might be Shakur. I'm not worried about no Shakur Stevenson. Tio bit through your window. That's crazy. Tio bit through my window. That'd be one way to get in. I heard Shakur and his team breaking in houses and popping tires. Yeah, man. Schofield.
Yo, Mark, you gotta make sure your passport, all your pages and your passport is all good.
Well, I don't even got a passport, so they asked out.
Mm.
Can't do it to a nigga who ain't been nowhere. You hear?
Nigga Mark only knows Philly.
And Puerto Rico, that's it.
Nah, just Philly.
Speaking of Puerto Ricans, Xander Zayas, nigga, this nigga really, he a Rican for real. Look how the way this nigga. Anyways,
Bro, he looks like one of those Puerto Ricans that piss me off.
he look like one of them Puerto Ricans that sit down when they pee. I ain't gonna lie, but Xander a tough motherfucker though, so I ain't even about to play with him like that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, he one of those Bad Bunny Puerto Ricans for real. Like
He said he sit down when you pee.
yeah, that nigga, you know what I'm saying? He one of them.
He calls it tinkle.
I'm gonna go tinkle. Yeah. That's crazy. But let's hear what Xander got to say about Sebastian Fundora. Something that we spoke about before, but this is him confirming it.
I don't know. I don't know what went out there. I mean, he wanted to fight, then he didn't want to fight, then he sent a rehydration clause. So I feel like it was a lot of excuses for a guy that, again, is 6'5", is the biggest guy in the division.
Wait a second. I need to hear more about this, Xander. You're saying that Fundora, who's 6'5.5", he wanted a rehydration clause against you? Can you explain this?
Yes, he did. That's all that was said. He was like, we'll accept the fight, but he'll have to do a rehydration clause. And we're like, we're not doing that. It doesn't make sense. We're not fighting for the IBF, or we're not fighting in London or something. Like, we're fighting for the WBO. And at that time, WBO, WBC, but there's no need for a rehydration clause. I don't know. I don't know what went out.
That's him basically confirming it. We had spoke about this on Mazuma TV before because what the fuck is that dude's name, man? This Sebastian Fundora's promoter. What the fuck is his name? We were speaking about the old head. Fuck, I forgot his name, but somebody in the chat gonna remind me. He had spoke about it in an interview where he basically admitted that they had asked for a rehydration clause, and we were bashing Sebastian Fundora heavy because of that. Because like, bro, you have the ultimate advantage. Samson Lukowicz, shout out to Bella. Samson Lukowicz came out here and pretty much spoke on it himself and said that he requested that because he felt like Xander Zayas basically was insinuating that Xander Zayas was a weight bully, which is absolutely insane to me because, again, you're fucking 6'5", 6'6", bro. On some real shit, you might be a little taller than that because when I seen that picture with him and Wilder, them niggas looked about the same height. For real, for real. So you out here popping this shit, telling motherfuckers they can't get too big, they can't get too heavy for you, but you literally the tallest nigga in your division. You probably the tallest nigga in 154 history. I might have to do a little bit of my research on that, but you know what I'm saying? Like I don't know where he
Tommy
got.
Hearns was like 6'1".
Yeah, he was nowhere near. And there's fighters that's been taller than that. Like you got Mike Fox who fights at 147, 154. You know what I'm saying? He's 6'4" though.
Holy shit.
Yeah, he like 6'4", he like 6'3", 6'4". We had him on the channel before. But it's like, yeah, I don't understand how you could sit around and tell motherfuckers what they could come in and weigh in at 24 hours after a fight. When it's like, bro, you're the one with the ultimate advantage. What the fuck are you tripping about? What are you tripping about? So that just scream insecurities over on Sebastian Fundora's side. They duck Terrence Crawford. They duck Xander Zayas. You know what I mean? Like, these motherfuckers don't want to fight nobody. Like, you about to sit here and tell me that Xander Zayas ain't worthy of a shot, but y'all over here fighting an old, inactive-ass Keith Thurman who ain't proved shit at 154 pounds. That's the motherfucker that y'all gonna have fighting for y'all WBC title. Man, get the fuck out of here with that bullshit, bro. I don't understand that shit at all. Fundora taller than most heavyweights. Facts, Ralph. This nigga scared about somebody being heavier than him the night of the fight. Crazy as shit. So we spoke on this previously, so we're not going to dive too deep into this topic. But, you know what I mean? That's just Xander Zayas confirming what Samson Lukowicz already spoke about. So it is what it is. You got anything on your mind, Slime?
Nah, I'm just ready for these fights, bro. I can't wait for Saturday. I'm just looking forward to the Jermaine Ortiz fight mainly.
Yeah, I am too.
Like I said, I do want to see the Xander Zayas and a Bas Barau fight, but you know, there's a bigger fight afoot. There's a bigger fight to me afoot.
Well, not bigger, but more meaningful to you.
No, yeah,
Because there's some that I also
meaningful.
want to
That's
see.
the
I want to
word.
see. I want to see Bakhram and Josh Kelly though. I want to see that too. That's gonna have an impact at 154 too.
When do they fight?
I think they fight Saturday too.
Holy shit! They on the undercard or they main event?
They're their own event, I think.
Oh shit! Are they in the UK or something?
Let me see. Yeah, Bella, I seen that article you about to put up, man. I ain't really want to talk about it too much because that could not be true. That could be true. So apparently Oscar De La Hoya has some situation going on now where like he's facing like foreclosure on the building. They're like houses, Golden Boy Promotions, and they're like I heard something like $20+ million in like debt or whatever the case is. A real messy
Holy
situation.
shit!
I don't know what that's about, but yeah, I don't really care to talk about that too much because it's like, I don't know what that has to do with boxing. That's why I didn't really bring up Gervonta Davis being arrested because it's like, all right, like, I mean, unless the motherfucker fled the country, we knew that was going to happen. So it's like, what the fuck? What the fuck that mean? They already took his WBA title from him. That was the only thing that we asked as fans. Is like, all right, if this motherfucker going to be on the sidelines and be having all this legal trouble, then the least he could do is just, get rid of that belt.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So we could go ahead and just, move on with the lightweight division. So he got arrested. So what? Oscar De La Hoya facing foreclosure on a building that hosts his promotional company. So what? You know what I mean? Let that motherfucker figure it out. You feel me? Like I'm sure he'll be able to figure it out. I know Oscar De La Hoya ain't broke. I know that. You know what I mean? So maybe he been paying it off. Motherfuckers was reporting it as if, you know what I mean? Like he's delinquent, like a delinquent or something. So I don't know. It could be so many different things, but it is the same day. Let me see exactly. Maybe Bakhram and Josh Kelly's fight is in the UK, so it's probably gonna be on a different time. Let me see. I know Eddie Hearn took it over, so most likely it's gonna be overseas. Yeah, it's gonna be in Newcastle.
Oh, word.
So Bakhram Murtazaliev, Josh Kelly, Josh Padley fighting. Let's go, Josh. I'll see you. I'll see you, cuz the return of Josh Padley. Yeah, that's going to be going on in the UK, so most likely that's going to be on a different time zone. So we'll probably see that fight first. Then we're going to see Xander and Barao done. You know what I mean? We're gonna wrap the night up with Teofimo and motherfucking Shakur Stevenson. You know what I mean? So,
Yes, sir.
That's 215 said, I hope so. I want to see that fight too. I want to see all of them, bro. Bro, I'm probably gonna be on live for a hot ass minute, bro. I'm gonna probably be on live for a long time. That's probably gonna be the longest live we ever do because I'm looking to go live for all them Jones. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna devote my whole Saturday to lives. To this whole boxing day.
Which fight are you gonna put on? You gonna put on the Jermaine fight or the? I mean, I'm not even gonna ask you. That's a dumb question. I already know you're gonna watch the Xander fight.
Man, I don't know. I might just. Man, I'm in a tough situation.
You should have two screens playing one thing and then one screen playing the other fight.
Yeah. I think that's what I'm gonna have to do for real. I think that's what I'm gonna have to do. I wish I had a way where I could do like a split screen on my TV, but I don't know how to do that shit. But I'll figure it out. I'll probably have one on my laptop and then one on the TV.
You gotta remember too, the entire undercard for Shakur Stevenson is crazy.
True.
You got Bruce Carrington, you know.
Which I'm rooting for, and he will be coming back to Mazuma TV after the fight.
You gonna watch that fight on the live?
Most likely. I gotta see how my day plans out because I don't have my son this weekend. So it's like I'm really not gonna be doing shit. Like when I don't have my son, I'm not really doing much. So
Word.
yeah. Teach said Tubi. What about Tubi? That's where the fight gonna be at?
Yeah, it's on Tubi.
What, Xander and Barao?
Yes, sir.
Ain't Tubi free? Oh, I'm tripping.
I don't know.
Is Tubi free, y'all? I think you have to download the app. Oh, so Tubi is free. Shit, so it's lit. Ooh, hold on. Let me download that shit on my TV right now. I ain't never really cared for Tubi, so I never downloaded it.
Nigga, Mark finally found a reason to download this shit. You don't fuck with them Tubi movies?
Bro, I don't watch movies, so I don't really feel the need to. Let's see.
Nigga, Mark don't be having no fun.
I really don't. I be avoiding the world. Every time I try to have fun, I get in trouble.
Niggas be like, Mark, you seen The Lion King? Niggas like, nah.
No, I just watched that shit like recently. I never watched that shit when I was a young boy. I don't even remember the movie, to be real. I ain't never watched that shit.
Just know you're the meerkat.
Fuck that mean. There go Tubi right there. Yeah. Oh, I already got it. No, never mind. No, I don't. What Tubi got all the classics? Tubi has great movies. Oh, look at y'all caping for Tubi. That's what's up. Yeah, I'm gonna make sure I'm ready for that. Let me get Tubi on the TV. You know what I'm saying? So that just saved me a whole lot of hassle right there. So if I got Tubi on my TV and then I'm watching the other fights on my phone, that's 2 ways I'm watching it right there.
Right.
Uh-huh. So we gonna be straight. Well, they got The Equalizer on here. That's my favorite movie ever. Yes, sir. I didn't even know that. Tomb Raider.
Equalizer is your favorite movie ever.
It's up there. It's up there. That shit was lit, bro. You tripping. I like that. I fuck with Denzel. So a lot of Denzel movies I watch.
I fuck with Training Day.
Training Day was fire, bro. I watched the John. What was that John? Oh shit, they got Bruce Lee John. I may have to get with this shit. I watched all the Bruce Lee movies, bro. Right.
Yo, people need. All right. Well, speaking of Bruce Lee, people need to stop saying that Bruce Lee would have fucked up a lot of people nowadays. No, he wouldn't have.
You gonna upset a whole fan base of niggas, bro.
I don't care, bro. He would have got
trashed. Today at my job. We was just talking about that shit today at my job. My homie was talking about. Well, my coworker was telling me how like Michael Jai White was saying he would have beat Bruce Lee in the fight, and it pissed everybody off. And I'm like, I said maybe it wasn't because they disagree with him. It's just that like because his fan base so crazy that they didn't even want to hear that shit come out of anybody's mouth. Like they ain't even worth talking about.
Like niggas need to understand all that shit Bruce Lee was doing was movie shit.
I heard he used to whoop on niggas though.
Like yeah, he had actual martial arts skills, but most of the shit was really in the movies and shit. Like
the big topic: Bruce Lee versus Jet Li versus Jackie Chan. Yeah, I don't know.
You got to throw Tony Jaa in there.
Yeah, I don't know for real. Hey, my lane.
And I got Tony Jaa whooping all 3 of them.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
must be a bad motherfucker.
Bro, I'm trying to tell you something. Tony Jaa's different, bro.
I don't even
You
know
never
that.
seen the movie Bak? That movie's crazy. I like the second one though.
He had one pro fight allegedly. Who you talking about? Not Bruce Lee, because that should have been documented. I remember they got mad at Joe Rogan because he spoke on there too.
Nigga said that 1-inch punch was real. No, the fuck it was not. The fuck is this nigga drinking? Garbage juice? What is that? Nah, I'm trolling. That's iced tea.
Arizona, yeah.
Ooh, grease.
Ghost said, "Did you see Xander interview with Andre Ward and Roy Jones?" I listened to a little bit of it while I was at work earlier, but in its entirety, no, not at all. Well, speaking about people that's at 154, let's get into what Bakhram Murtazaliev had to say to wrap up the live. He basically was letting it be known, reassuring everybody that he don't mind fighting Jaron Ennis. You know what I'm saying? So this is an interview that he had put out with Boxing Scene. Shout out to them for providing this interview for the people to see. This is really a weird looking motherfucker, bro. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Cheekbones uneven. You know what I mean? Like he just one ear higher up than the other. Like he's a weird looking motherfucker, bro. This is like his face look like it'll be like a sketch of like one of those like scary masks at like Party City or some shit.
That nigga look like somebody I know from my city.
Yeah.
I'm about to send. I screenshotted the picture of this nigga's face. I'm about to send it to my boy after the live. I'm like, yo, what does this look like? That nigga's probably gonna start rolling.
So let's hear what Barao. I'm tripping. Let's hear what Bakhram got to say.
Kelly has signed to fight Jaron Ennis if he wins. So would he like to fight Jaron Ennis if he wins?
For Josh Kelly, if he would have signed the contract to fight the Gorilla, he would have fought with him as well. Because after losing to him, who else is gonna fight? And for Bakhram, he's always ready, and Ennis can fight with him anytime. It's a amount of business, right? Yeah. So his doors are open for him, and if he wants, he can fight.
Kelly has signed to fight Jaron Ennis.
It was translated, obviously, so the nigga don't speak English. Now that's just him just letting it be known that, listen, you know what I mean? Josh Kelly ain't the only one that's willing to face Jaron Ennis next after this fight. So, yeah, but I also heard that Bakhram said that he'll move down to 47. Bakhram, don't nobody believe you, bro. At least I don't. Seeing how sunken in you look already, days before a 154-pound contest, I can only imagine how you'll look at 147. Don't nobody want to see that, cuz you better off just going to 60 if you're going to be leaving the division, to be honest with you. You're not a small guy. I don't even know why you would even put that out there to even speak on that situation. Going to 147, bro. You would really hurt yourself getting down there. But yeah, that's a good sign for Jaron. That lets him know that he has options. He is the WBA interim champion, so most likely he'll probably go that route for his first title. But if he's not able to get that, and he's looking to unify the division and get all the belts like he stated previously, if the IBF is there, go for it. The IBF was the first one to give you an opportunity to be champion anyway, so why not? You know what I mean? You did the 10-pound rehydration clause, in the IBF when you was at 47. I'm sure you could do it at 54. So, and you still new to the division, so I don't think, 10 pounds would really hurt you in your performance against Bakhram. And at the end of the day, he's doing it too. So y'all on the even playing field. So I like it. You know what I mean? I'm looking forward to seeing what Bakhram does, because I haven't seen Bakhram fight since I think he beat Tim Tszyu. So, because he's really been having like a tough time trying to get an opponent. So, looking forward to seeing how the way he performs. If Josh Kelly beats him, that's a great thing for Boots. But if Bakhram beats him, he's open he said that door is open to negotiate with Boots. So we'll see. Really, really looking forward to seeing that shit, bro. T said Josh Kelly could beat him. Well, I was watching Josh Kelly during his media workouts, man. And, he looked fast. He looked sharp. I hope his defense is on point, man, because Josh Kelly, one of them type dudes, he like to be flashy, and I've seen him like with his hands down and shit like that. And with somebody like Bakhram, who's a sneaky counterpuncher, man, you really, really have to be on point defensively. Like every shot you throw, you got to bring the hands back.
Man, you can't be playing with that nigga.
Yeah, you really can't, man. Like you know what I mean? Even when you're in the later rounds, bro, don't even take those chances. Get on some side-to-side movement, throw some feints in there. Keep a jab on him, keep his feet move like up. Do not allow Bakhram to plant his feet, bro. Don't put him in that position, man. Because if he counters you with one of them left hooks, that's a big motherfucker. So I know he cracking.
Keep him on the back foot too, if you can.
I would even take those chances because I would even try to push Bakhram back. Because the thing is, pushing Bakhram back, that's gonna put you in some possibly compromising situations. You gonna put yourself in the line of fire, and that shit could get you tore up. So for real, he need a box. I think he need to be okay with being on the back foot. You know what I'm saying? And I think as long as Bakhram's feet aren't set, I don't think Josh Kelly will be in much danger. But the moment that you allow Bakhram to plant his feet and fire off some hot shit on you, if he catch you clean, it's not gonna be a good look, man. And you done got stopped by, no disrespect, but Josh Kelly done got stopped by niggas like David Evanesian. So, and I know that was at 147 and all that, but, if you got stopped once, you get stopped again. That's all I'm saying.
I didn't even know Josh Kelly had losses.
He got one. He got stopped by David Evanesian a while back, the one that Boots beat at the Wells Fargo.
Yeah, that's sad.
He got stopped at 47, and after that, he immediately moved up to 54, and he been there since then. So he even fought one time at middleweight.
Shit.
So yeah, Bakhram ain't fighting in almost 2 years. Well, a year and a half. For real. Damn. That's a little long layoff. I wonder if that's gonna have an effect on him.
Hell yeah, ring rust is definitely a thing.
It affects me differently though, man. So let's see. Yeah, he ain't fight since Tim Tszyu, bro. Damn. One thing about Bakhram too that you gotta be on point with is that motherfucker got power from the first to the last round, bro. So you definitely gotta be on point. Because when I'm looking at a lot of his knockouts, they either in the first round. I see him get knockouts in the 5th round, so that's midway through a fight. First round, I'm seeing him get knockouts in the in the 9th round and the 10th round fight. I seen him get a KO in the 11th round of a 12-round fight. So this dude, he cracking. He in great shape. He punching for all 12 rounds. So you got to be on point throughout the entire course of that fight. It says, Mark, pull up the clip of Xander talking about the names at 54. All right, let me see if I can find that.
Boots better be one of those names.
Yeah, his name was brought up. I saw it.
Bro, Earl Spence needs to hurry up, either fight or retire.
It just be so funny how Xander really be it'd be funny as shit how Xander just be brushing niggas off. Like whenever Virgil name get brought up, bro, he really don't like Virgil. Shit is hilarious. Let's see what the people talking about. My boy Anonymous said Kelly is a fumbler. I don't know how people put faith in dude. His gas tank suspect too. Well, that's very bad. Going up against somebody like Bakhram, that's not who you want to gas out against. Unless you want to get put on the highlight reel, that's on you. But I don't think anybody want to go through that. Why can't I find that shit? Was it on Inside the Ring?
I have no idea. I didn't see that, John.
Yo, Ghost, if you find it, can you send it my way, please? Okay, I can't find it, bro. Xander a little confident motherfucker, though. I ain't gonna lie. The way he been talking, he seemed confident.
I want to see Boots pack him up.
I think you sent it on the gram. Oh, yeah, I did. You right. Pull that up. Where is it? Where is it? I really do not like that suspicious nigga, though. I really don't.
This nigga Ghost asked me if I'm still mad. Mad about what?
Probably your boy Luke. Andy.
Oh
Probably
yeah, it's still fuck Raymond Mortataya. He a good fighter, but it's fuck that nigga, bro. He ain't beat Andy. I don't care what anyone says.
Oh shit. All right, so let's hear Xander's little segment right here. The hell? I was not playing. All right.
You're familiar with this guy. Tell me about Xander Zayas.
The best 154-pound in the world.
Abbas Barrel.
Good champion, good fighter.
Israel Madrimov.
A lot of experience, good fighter.
Bakhram Murtazaliev.
Good champion.
Virgil Ortiz.
Whenever he's ready, I'm ready.
He put no respect on Virgil name, bro. At all.
Boots Ennis.
Welcome to my division.
Ooh-wee! You better stick around, nigga. After that fight with Barrel, you better stick around and not go up the middleweight. Talking that gangster shit, nigga.
Man, you better not, nigga.
Welcome to my division. That's not, nigga. My division. That sound like you know that come with some responsibilities. That means you gotta fight motherfuckers to prove that shit division.
Right.
So you better be ready, nigga.
After Abbas Barrel, if it's not Boots, fight Jermel.
Hopefully next time you don't vacate the next title.
He talking crazy.
Oh, he's talking spicy.
He's talking spicy to the bitch. Oh, I wish I could rewind this shit. I can't. Fuck. All right.
Josh Kelly.
Yo, this nigga a dickhead. He talking crazy. Yo, he a troll too, bro. He low-key trolling.
That's perfect, man. Thank you so much.
All right,
He didn't even answer.
We're gonna play this one more time, straight through.
I'm just gonna ask you about a couple other fighters, and you just give me your thoughts, okay? So first fighter, you're familiar with this guy. Tell me about Xander Zayas.
The best 154-pound in the world.
Abbas Barrel.
Good champion, good fighter.
Israel Madrimov.
A lot of experience, good fighter.
Bakhram Murtazaliev.
Good champion.
Virgil Ortiz.
Whenever he's ready, I'm ready.
Boots Ennis.
Welcome to my division.
Sebastian Fundora.
Hopefully next time you don't vacate the next title.
Josh Kelly.
Josh Kelly.
That's perfect, man. Thank you so much.
He low key disrespecting niggas, bro, but in the most polite way possible. That's what's funny as shit about all this. T said the music sound fruity. You worried about the wrong shit, bro. Well, hey man, you talking about that's your division? You better keep that same energy when you if you beat Barao. That's if you beat Barao. That's a little tough matchup. I think he's gonna outbox him. You know what I mean? Like a similar performance to his last fight. You know, against Garcia. I think he's gonna outbox him similarly. But and become unified. But when you become unified, you can't be saying this your division and then move up after you done made them statements. Like, I don't know, but I think he moving up to 60 after this fight. That's just my opinion. So that's just me. Damn, go say your predictions been ass all year. Damn. You talking crazy, Slime.
Hey man.
Mine's,
Dude,
I ain't gonna lie.
can you play that? Can you play that I hate you nigga let's die John real quick?
So I got like $70,000 in my pocket. If you body me, you can take the money. Right now. I hate you, nigga. Let's die.
That's forever a move. I don't give a fuck what nobody say.
No bullshit.
That's really like the story of my life. He said, that nigga told Fundora, hopefully next time you don't vacate your next title. That's some disrespectful shit, bro. But it's true though.
Yeah, he ain't wrong. He ain't wrong for saying that.
That's facts. I just love how people was trying to justify that shit. Like, who was Xander Zayas? His mandatory, bitch. What is you talking about? Do I think Amo stands a chance versus Adames? If Adames is anything like how he looked in that motherfucking Hamza Shiraz fight, fuck no. You better hope you fighting a fucked up version of Adames, because if you don't, Amo gonna get beat the fuck up.
I'm gonna say this: any nigga who wear a butt plug tail, he ain't got no chance against no nigga like Adames, bro.
Yeah, Adames is really that was such a slept on performance in my opinion, bro. Like Adames fought his ass off. I hate they did that shit to him, to be real. But like,
you know how Turkey is.
Yeah, Turkey love him some little Zaza. You know what I'm saying? He love a little bit of Zaza. I don't know what be going on over there, man. You know what I mean? I think Hamza know how to squeeze Turkey thigh in a way where, like, you know what I'm saying? He able to get what he want.
What'd I say, Des?
I don't know, man. They on you though. Hassan. What are you talking about? Oh, Hassan Campbell, yeah.
Oh, I get what he's saying. Yeah, Amo wear a butt plug tail. Like it's a cat tail. Like it's a butt plug though.
The Ghost, I'm gonna tell you this though. No matter how much you watch boxing, because I've been watching boxing for years, bro. Like since I was a young boy, you never truly got this shit figured out. I don't give a fuck how much research you do, all like the film studies and all that, bro. There's been fights where I've been dead confident that somebody gonna win based off of shit that I've seen, and I've been right a lot. But there've been times where I just was like, what the fuck? That shit definitely ain't work out how I thought it was going to. So, you know what I mean? You got to be real. Boxing too unpredictable, bro. That's all I know. And then it's like then politics could get involved. So your prediction could be right in line with what you thought, and then they fucked you over on the scorecard. So it's like you ain't never really got this shit figured out, bro. Pay attention to their circle before they hurt you.
Yeah, I was reading that. I was just reading that now, trying to figure out what the fuck you mean by that.
That's a Beanie Siegel bar.
Oh. And this nigga talking about Ghost know his stuff, Slime. Ghost don't know shit, nigga. Nah, I'm playing.
Wow. Yeah, bro. Like I thought Superell was going to pack Dalton, and I watched it back. He did hurt Dalton though. He was hurting him, but
He hurt him a few times in that fight.
yeah, it looked like there was. And then Tito Mercado was like, "Yo, like I thought, like he was about to. I thought Dalton was about to take a knee, but I ain't see that. So I was like, what this nigga talking about? So I went back and watched a little bit of it, not the whole thing, just a little bit of it. I was like, oh, okay. There was a sequence where Superell had threw like a little sharp combination, like at close range, and that shit looked like it really fucked Dalton's head up.
It started with an uppercut, right?
Superell, I think an uppercut was in the mix. I don't know if it started with an uppercut, but it was a like Superell got some like sneaky little hand speed when he let his hands go, and I don't think Dalton seen that shit. So like I think he shot off like a 4 or 5 punch combination. That shit buckled Dalton, but Dalton was in his bag, bro. He just had the better punch resistance. I don't know what Superell was on, bro. That ain't the Superell we know. So either that nigga washed, or like the nigga just need to stop fighting around Ricans, bro. Or like maybe he just need to leave that shit alone.
He need to leave them UK niggas alone.
Well, Leon from Australia, but yeah.
Same difference, bro.
He need to leave them white niggas alone. That's what I said. He need to leave them white boys alone.
Yeah, leave them pink people alone, man.
Beans told Kiss he couldn't bake a bean in Boston too. That's hilarious. Beans was cooking Jada Kiss low key, bro. He said my blood pressure is building. Edward De Los Santos signed to Zuffa.
Man,
I gotta look at these Zuffa contracts, bro, because I seen what Oscar De La Hoya was saying, and he said that like these fighters that signed with Zuffa getting fucked over, like they're gonna be owning your likeness even after you retire and shit like that. So it sounds like a similar like UFC/WWE model. Because like even when these WWE stars retire, that they can't do certain shit without the WWE's consent.
facts.
That so, that's what it is, bro. Them dudes in Zuffa gonna be assed out, bro. Unless I don't know, Oscar was letting it be known, and apparently Frank Warren beefing with Turkey and shit. It's a lot of weird shit going on. He said, "Hold Mazuma, I got something for you." What that mean? In Philly, that could be something very negative, brother.
Where I'm from too.
Man, Beans was getting right with Jada, bro. He said, dig this. I'm about to sun kiss like a soda. That was a hard ass bar back in the day. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, now that shit's buns.
Yeah, it's regular, but at that time he went
Yeah.
crazy. No, that whole song he went crazy on that John though. Gervonta Davis's mugshot just got released.
Let me see it.
No, I don't want to show that. I put it in the group chat though.
Bet.
But any last thoughts before I get up out of here, man? Okay, that's another link. Let's see what Dut's talking about now. Another link. Let's see what he's talking about. Oh, okay. So it's Jagar Talks. It's Najee from Jagar Talks tweet. It says Robert Garcia says people have criticized Zoo for boxing, but his fighters are very happy. Says they have given opportunities to some of his guys, and they made 4 times what they make with any other promoter. I mean, listen. And I said this before. I'm for whatever makes the fighters happy, because they're the ones who got to do the dirty work at the end of the day, while everybody, comes up off of them. You see what I'm saying? So if they happy with what they getting paid, and if they getting paid what they feel like they worth, then so be it. You know what I'm saying? I can never tell somebody. It's almost like people in the music industry. If they happy with the record deal that they got, or if they're able to put out what they created and be happy with it, then I'm all for it. It's all about what their preference is. But the question is going to be, once they reach a certain status of like popularity or superstar or whatever the case is Zuffa still going to be willing to accommodate them for that? So let's say, they build a star at Zuffa that ends up being like the next Floyd Mayweather, hypothetically speaking, or that, like the next Mike Tyson, whatever, and they start to generate a certain type of revenue, are they gonna still be willing to give them the money that they're looking for, or are they still gonna be, like a similar, like a UFC model, just pay these niggas whatever they feel like paying them? It's gonna be interesting to see.
Yeah, that shit's gonna get mixy for sure.
Yeah, we gotta see, because this is still like a newly found company. So the fact that Robert Garcia is out here saying that these guys are very happy, is like, bro, they just started. They haven't even really marinated in that company yet. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're not even that well versed in the company yet. So to say that they're very happy, but they haven't been there that long, I think you're talking too soon, in my opinion. See what I mean? Like, it's almost like when you get that first high paying job, the first couple weeks, you know what I mean? You like, oh, this shit not bad. Then when you really start to figure out what it is and what's going on behind the scenes, like, all right, like, this shit's starting to get old. And then you want to go do other shit. You feel me? So could be a situation like that. But we'll see. Any last questions before we get up out of here, man?
Nah.
Marissa said, did you see my comment, Mark? Let me see. Let me scroll up for Marissa. See what she talking about. Okay. She said, hey, Mark, when you get Bruce Carrington back on here after Saturday, you need to ask him why he moves one way when he sees Tito Mercado in person and then different in interviews. I am going to ask that, Marissa. Don't even worry about it. Like, Tito's pretty much saying that Bruce Carrington act like he don't know him in interviews, then in person he be like all up, smiling in his face. And I ain't trying to be like on no instigating and have motherfuckers beefing and all that. I let them niggas do that themselves. But yeah, I'm gonna ask him about it. I'm gonna definitely ask him about it. For sure. You got my word, Marissa. Whenever because Bruce did let me know, he was like, yo, I'm limiting myself to interviews right now. I'm just trying to lock in on camp. I'm like, bro, this is your first championship fight, bro. Do what you got to do. I said, yo, after you win that world title, though, you know what I mean? We here, we're going to be waiting for you. He was like, yeah, like, I give you my word, blah, blah. You know what I mean? I'll do the interview with you after the fight. I'm like, oh, I bet. So
yeah, that's going to be dope.
He going to be the first. If he wins the world title, he'll be the first world champion that we have on this channel.
Nah, facts.
I had world championship trainers like Bradman and Bomac and all that shit, but I haven't had an actual world champion on the channel yet, so it'll be dope. Let me see. Ross said they could just be paying them good for now and then easing them into fucking them over. That's a fact too. That's a fact too. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. Jada called Beans a fat, stankin' nigga, though. Yo, those was the times, bro. I'm about to actually listen to that song. I'm about to listen to Beans in a little bit, bro. Beans a fucking goat. I fuck with Beanie. Shout out to my South Philly brother, man.
Man, you are from Erie.
Shut up, nigga. I don't even remember, like, you the only nigga that be talking about Erie. I be forgetting that's even a place for real. Bella said, many fighters have gotten screwed contractually in some way signing with traditional promoters too. Yeah, that's definitely one way to look at it. But, yeah, you're right. So that you get fucked over anywhere. But it's like people are the thing that I'm trying to get across though, Bella, is that they acting like Zuffa is like this new, like unique situation where it's like this, like the new era of boxing and all this shit. And I'm like, bro, y'all only got one show in so far. You feel what I'm saying? Like, this is like y'all had y'all first event.
Man, they talking like they fucking gonna shake up the world.
And Robert Garcia's like, oh, my fighters are very happy. And it's like, bro, y'all just got there, my nigga. Y'all just got there. Like, let shit marinate a little bit before you talk about how satisfied y'all are with everything. Oh, we getting paid 4 times more. That really ain't saying shit, because you
could be happy momentarily. Let's see later down the line if you're still happy.
Yeah, but besides that, I'm talking about, let's get into the pay a little bit. You talking about, oh, my fighters making 4 times more than what they was making in these other fights. And it's like, bro, when you start off in your pro debut, unless you're like this fucking gold medalist and like Lomachenko, one of them. Like, you're not gonna be getting paid much off of the rip anyway. You feel what I mean? Because a lot of the money they're gonna be putting into you, they're gonna have to pay their B-side fighters.
Right.
Like, these B-side guys be making more. Like, these journeymen be making more than the A-side guys because they have to overpay these guys in order to build these fighters up. So let's say, you know what I mean? Like, somebody pro debut, they make 5,000. And then, they making 4 times more over here. It's like, all right, that'd be 20,000. 20,000 still really ain't shit.
Right.
You feel what I mean? So it's like, who are your fighters that signed over there at Zuffa? And how much were they making prior to going to Zuffa? Then multiply that by 4. I guarantee you it's not going to be that much. So,
because if I'm not mistaken, I think for your first debut in UFC, I think it's like 5,000 a win, 5,000 a show, 5,000 a win, or 10,000.
Which really ain't bad. They ain't bad for you to come up. But like in the pros, you get paid. The UFC is like the biggest mixed martial artist organization. I'm talking like, I'm sure MMA fighters that fight like in local promotional, they don't get paid nowhere near that.
Yeah, like ONE FC and shit.
Yeah, like, or even like little professional fucking MMA fights that happen in like your local small city somewhere, like a casino or wherever. You know what I mean? Them motherfuckers probably be lucky to make $1,000 in a fight. So
Right,
it's
right.
kind of similar like that in boxing. Like these local shows, these fighters be getting punched all upside their head and then go home and cash a $2,000 check. Like that shit ain't nothing after you pay your corner, your manager, your promoter, whoever.
Right. At that point, you giving $50 each to every nigga.
Right. And then you got to pay taxes on that.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, are you really making any money?
Man, fuck all that. I'm ducking the IRS.
Shit. Look, ain't nobody been able to do that.
Nah, facts.
Good luck with that shit. Unless they take everything from you. Like, oh yeah, you don't want to pay. Oh, let's take your house. Let's freeze your bank accounts. Let's garner your wages. So let's say, so they do some shit where it's like, let's say you owe $100,000 in taxes, and you got 500,000 in the bank, 300,000 in the bank, $150,000 in the bank. They taking that shit. You ain't about to run from this, nigga. You gonna take this motherfucking bread. We gonna take this bread. Ain't nothing you gonna do about it. That's what they do, bro. You ain't about to outrun them niggas.
This nigga Lorenzo late as fuck.
Real rap. We about to wrap up. But yo, Slime, you got any last words for the people?
Let's go, Jermaine Ortiz, man. I hope you get a win by knockout. You know. Let's go, Shakur. I hope you get a win by knockout. Xander Zayas and Bas Barao, I don't care who wins, to be honest.
Okay. Josh Kelly Bakhram.
Josh Kelly Bakhram, to be honest, I hope Bakhram beats him and makes a boots fight happen next. You know, because that'll be a great fight. It'd look great on paper, 2 undefeated fighters, you know.
Right. Yeah.
So, yeah.
And I feel like, I mean, maybe it's just me being selfish, but because Josh Kelly got it and right in that if he wins, he has to face Boots next. I kind of want Josh Kelly to pull it off, but I think Bakhram will fight Boots anyway. So I really don't got I'm pretty neutral on this. So
I will say this: I hope Bruce Carrington wins the belt. I hope Jarrell Miller wins his fight. All that.
All right. So we'll be back at y'all with another video tomorrow, Thursday. It's currently Thursday now because it's 1 a.m. over here. But Thursday, you feel what I mean? We'll be back at y'all with another live to continue cooking up on what's going on in the boxing world. Until then, hope you guys have a blessed, beautiful one. I'm up out of here, man. Peace.